weigh the suitcases for me. I can't lift 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Now, one I did lift this morning, and it said it was 35 pounds, but
That was even heavy too. For
I
you.
got more room in that one. So it's, you know, they're so careful with the weight and stuff. They even over in Liberia, the last time I was there, they weighed my carry-on bag because they said it seemed too heavy. It was over 40 pounds. They charged me $200.
What?
Yes, they charged me for a
They
third
ripped you
suitcase.
off.
No, they charged me for a third suitcase. I had to check it. I couldn't take it on as a carry-on.
Wow. That
So,
was not fair.
and that's the only place they've ever
So,
weighed.
yes.
And the lady said, that's awfully heavy. And it was 42 pounds. And they charged me $200.
Well, I'm glad you had it to pay.
Well, I have a credit card. You
Oh,
know,
okay. Oh, we
that's-
got we got credit card thing at the airport now?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
they,
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they've
Well, they're ripping
upgraded.
everybody off. They're charging, you know, they were charging $75 a piece to get a COVID test when you flew in there. And you couldn't leave the airport until it came back negative.
Wow.
So $75, and you could pay it online ahead of time, but I'm not stupid. I didn't know if it ever get there. Well, it's true.
You already know the people. You know
Yes.
them.
Well, I've been going there since 2009. I know exactly what they
She said, I'm not stupid.
do. No, I'm not. I mean, I may be old, but I'm not stupid.
Are you laughing?
But the COVID test thing, you know, you had to do it when you came into the airport.
Yeah.
You had to get the COVID test, and then you couldn't leave. You had to sit over there until they got it back to you negative. So I just, you know, the thing is I carry as little as I have to. I've sent money over for my apartments, all paid for, and all of this stuff, and I send money over to my driver, and he does what is needed to be done with it. So I don't carry that much money.
Yes.
Because by myself,
She said they didn't want her to pay for
by
something that she-
myself,
To pay for what?
yeah, I'm not going to carry that kind of money, you know. I just, because people know when you're coming in that
Yeah.
you've got the cash, and I've got the money for the guy to do this. Here I've got trash here that I'm getting ready to put
So you
away.
leaving on Monday?
Yeah, I leave Tuesday morning.
Oh, Tuesday morning.
Oh.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Monday I've got a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock, chiropractor's appointment. I always make a chiropractor's appointment right before I leave and right when I come back, because my back just kills, it just kills me.
It hurts.
She said it might be her last
I don't mind the trip.
time to go to Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
The trip isn't the thing. It's the roads over there.
It's so
You know how
bad.
the roads
Yeah.
are, and you're like this all the time.
Pumping.
And the cars that you get, you know, the cars that we have are just, they're junkers, and there's no suspension or anything. So you're going in some of the outlying areas that we go to. We go out, way out past Bensonville, and we go to several places out in Johnsonville,
Wow.
which are way out,
Yeah.
and they're off the regular road. So you're,
Gravel
you
road.
know, it's not even gravel.
I think I saw
I know, and when it's raining, it's
I
even
think
worse.
I saw on YouTube the fixed the Johnsonville Road. I
Well,
think
they
I saw.
fixed the main road.
Oh, the
The
main.
main
Oh,
road to
okay.
get to Johnsonville.
But all the other
But
to
then
go
you
to
get
Okay.
off the road.
Yeah, to
and
go
you
to the-
gotta go
Okay.
way back where the cemetery is back there in
Yeah.
Johnsonville.
Yeah, the
The
cemetery.
house is, the church is past that.
Yeah.
So you gotta go on they fixed the main roads. Somalia Drive is all
yeah,
fixed.
Somalia Drive.
That's good, it's all fixed, and their Tubman Boulevard was torn up because Somalia Drive was being fixed, so everything was on Tubman, and all the big trucks tear up the roads. You know how that goes. And so now they're working on Tubman Boulevard out by Congo Town, and that's where we stay.
Did I say Gates or Kate? The
Gates.
C8.
Yes,
right?
C8.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, then I said
See, I
G.
wish I was related to Gates. Although he's such a sicko person. He's such a sicko person that I really wouldn't want to be related to him. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's our
You
contribution
see my
as usual.
pillow? That's 1 star for Texas, 1 star for
For
Liberia.
Liberia.
So their flight
Yes,
was
I was
almost,
going to come to help you pack and stuff like that, but you were working at the
Nursing home.
yeah.
see, I stay with this man that's Down syndrome, and when his family goes out of town. And so she had me there from the 13th until the 19th. And so I didn't get home until the night of the 19th. So I was gone that all last week and stuff. And I went to Nashville for my granddaughter's wedding from the 7th, or from the 5th to the 9th of January. Came home on the night of the 9th and then left on the 13th to go over to, so I haven't been home. You know,
Well,
I
you're always
was
on
in
the- on
California
the
from
road.
I was in California from Christmas Day to New Year's Day. Got home on late New Year's Day. Got home like at 9:30 at night, and then on the 5th I flew out to Nashville.
Okay.
And so I've been gone for the last,
have to come and
since the
park.
middle of
December.
December. I'd come home just long enough to throw in a couple loads of laundry and get some clean clothes. And I had 2 suitcases going all the time. You know, I had one for California and one for Nashville because I knew I wasn't going to have much time. And you're talking about difference in temperatures.
Yes, all of
you know,
that.
all that stuff. So, I mean, it's been really busy. Everything came all at once.
Okay.
Christmas
And then you go to Liberia, no
Yeah.
rest. You'll be
and the
going
thing
again.
is, going to Liberia, if you forget something, if I forget something going to California or going to Nashville, I can go over to Walmart and pick it up.
Yes,
In Liberia, you
That's
can't.
it.
Oh, you could find it probably, but it'd cost you, an arm and a leg. And so I'm real careful about what I bring and what
Yeah.
and I've shipped 13 boxes already. They're over there. So I shipped the boxes, and Grace is such a,
I'm glad that I introduced her to you. She really
Yes,
been doing
oh,
well.
she
for
is-
you. Yeah.
she
The lady
is,
from Liberia, from
From
Philadelphia,
I used to carry my
uh-huh.
powers to Liberia.
So what do? You shape it to her, and then she
Yeah.
shapes it.
yes, it costs
Okay.
me double to send it from here to Philadelphia than it does to put it on a ship and send it to Liberia. Cost me $690 to do the boxes. No, excuse me, $790 to do the boxes from here to Philadelphia. Then it was $350 to put them on the ship and send them to Liberia.
Yeah, so it's expensive here.
And so see,
I don't know why they don't have shipping.
So she's
people
better?
from here.
So she's better.
oh, she's much
Well,
better.
she's better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's much better. Number one,
She's better.
she's so
She's
great.
good.
If the boxes come and she notifies me they're ready for pickup, and I say I don't have any place to put them yet. That's okay. We'll keep them here. And she doesn't ever
Until you
charge
come
me
here, she's good.
anything. She's very in her her warehouse is outside the port,
Oh.
so you don't have to pay the port to go into the port.
Yeah.
The time that we used, somebody said, well, there's all kinds of shippers around. When Topa went bankrupt and I lost my whole shipment that time. So I used a shipper that somebody at church recommended there. And I used him, but when the stuff came in, it was in the port. And every time we went to go pick it up, we had to pay to get into the port.
So
And
get
then
in the
you
port.
then you go to where they are, and they said, "Well, it's being reevaluated." And they checked it 3 times.
Oh my God.
And each
That
time,
country.
the first time, say, and I can't remember the figures. It all ended up being like another $800 and some odd dollars.
Wow.
But the first time it was, okay, it's $550 is what we're going to charge you for, port fees or whatever they call it. Then so Morris goes down to the port and he has to pay again to get in there, and the guy's not, it's being reevaluated again. Well, then it's being reevaluated to 750, but that wasn't. It was an additional 700.
Wow,
so
so
it's
1400.
500 and then 700,
Wow.
and then it was another 200. On
Over
Friday,
1500.
on Friday, the guy goes like this: if you want it now and you don't want to pay anything extra for storage, then it's an additional $50 on top of the 200.
It's Liberia,
And
they be
so
deport.
Morris
Wow.
we had given him the money, and I said, I don't care what they charge you, just get those damn boxes. And
Get
so
those damn.
he got the
Yeah, too much
boxes,
headache.
but it just cost us so.
So much, yeah.
And we went to the Port Authority about it, and they said, well,
Mm.
that was being reevaluated. He says, yeah, but when you reevaluate it, at first it's 500, then it's 700. You would say that it was 750, not in addition to the 5.
Yes.
Is it, and they just blew it off. But they are over there. They're so corrupt.
So I'm telling you.
They are.
It's a
They're
rip
corrupt.
off.
They're corrupt here, but it isn't quite so. I don't think they quite put their hand out like this, and
Yeah. Liberia, they put their hands out
Oh yeah.
with no shame.
And no, they're at the port. If you don't want to pay storage for this weekend, and you want your stuff now, it's an additional $50. Right here in this hand. In this hand. Yeah. So yeah. No, they at the airport you can use a credit card or an ATM
Okay.
thing. Because people get there and the bags weigh too much, and so they gotta charge them extra for the bags.
Wow.
So they have to have a way to collect the money when people don't have it.
I know, I really miss her when I was in New Jersey. She would just carry all my barrels, like 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels. I used to pay her, I think, $125, $150.
Yeah.
She carries them.
Well, see, my stuff,
But now
when-
here, I
when
can
she
send
does
anything.
the boxes, the small boxes are 50, and the larger boxes are 75.
Okay.
And she's very reasonable, and she shrink wraps them for me, and she stores them at the other end if I'm not ready to pick them up. She's worth her weight in gold. God bless her. She's just really, really great. And she takes, I don't have to worry about paying her because she does Zelly, so I just, from my
Yeah,
account to her
Zelly.
account, goes just as smooth as can be.
That's good.
And when Morris goes to pick them up now, like he went this time to pick them up, 2 of the boxes had come open. Not unusual because, they're smaller boxes and they're on these big ships. And he says, I need to know what was in the boxes. I says, Morris, don't worry about it. If it's not there, it's not there. And I said, don't worry about it. When I get there, we'll look at it. But I'm not going to have you sit there and go through everything that's in the box with me reading off to you what it is. Because I trust her and I trust her people. And so I wasn't going to do that. So I may get over there and half of those 2 boxes aren't there. That's all right. They need them worse than I do, I guess, because I'm not going to fight it. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize her because she's so good. But anytime the boxes have been open or anything, nothing was gone.
That's good.
But it doesn't surprise me that they pop open because, they're on a ship with all that big stuff.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah. So,
She
But
take
she-
care of my things. Said, okay, she'll call me. Because I arrived here. It's here. Then I just call my
Yeah.
people and they go there and pick
Yeah,
up all
that's-
the barrels.
that's what I do. I just call
Yeah.
and I just called
She's good.
Morris and
I
said,
really miss her.
when I lost that shipment that year when Liberia Shipping, Mr. Tona Topa, declared bankruptcy after he had collected all of the money, but not enough to clear the whole shipment, so nobody could get their stuff out. I paid him on February the 14th, Valentine's Day, and he declared bankruptcy on February 12th. He'd already
Oh, wow.
declared it, and I had no idea. So then he was supposed to, over 5 years, he was supposed to put so much in according to the, the bankruptcy thing and everything. And then we would get paid at the end of 5 years. You know how much I got? Got one check for $32. I got another check for $8.
What?
And I got, the last check was for 14 cents.
What is that?
14 cents.
That's nothing.
I was going to send it to
Wow.
the sucker. Yeah, so he owed me what I paid him just to get into the port. He owed me like $1,100, and I got $42 or $48, whatever it was.
That was horrible.
Oh yeah. But I really felt for the people that he owed $7,000 and $8,000 that had cars and stuff like that in there, because I got my boxes, but I didn't get my boxes until 2 years later. And this lady called me and
2
said,
years.
I bought the whole container and your boxes weren't even on the manifest, but you've got 13 boxes here with your name and stuff on them and had your phone number. What's in them? And I told her, and she says, I wish I could give them to you for free, but I got to get my money. She only charged me $300 for them. So I called Morris and I said, Morris, go rent a truck and 2 guys to help you and go get those boxes. But they were boxes, we had bought stuff for a wedding that Ken was gonna do, and for the decorations for the wedding and all that. Of course, that was gone and done. And nobody wants to let go of anything over there. I said to Morris, I said, your wedding is over and done with. What are you gonna do with all this decoration? Why don't you just say to somebody, if you're getting married, you're using these colors, you can buy this stuff from me. No, they decorated their house with it. And
Wait, they give it to somebody?
Yeah, they decorated their house. They had all this stuff hanging. And, see, now he could have sold it, even if he sold it for $10. It would have been $10.
Yeah,
more
somebody
than
will be
that.
happy.
Yeah, no,
These
they
people.
strung the stuff and the stuff I got for the tables, and I had the big flower things that would hang, the big balls of flowers.
Correct.
And they hung those in the house, and they put the stuff on the table, and I said, Morris, that doesn't, he said, see, there's all, I said, yeah, I see there's all the stuff. Why didn't you do something with it? People are getting married all the time, and they can.
Yeah, somebody will be happy.
I just,
Get our wedding dress.
I am beside myself with some of these people over there. They just drive me. I can't understand it. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. So
You always want
I want to
something.
show you. I want to show you the video of the baby that was named after Ken.
Okay.
And he just turned a year old, and he's talking or walking. And they sent me a video, and I just know that the minute I get over there and he sees me, he'll just turn around and scream like they all do when they're little. They aren't used to seeing somebody as white as I am, and especially with white hair as white as mine. And even if I try to cover it up, it doesn't cover. Look at him.
Sticking it block.
Oh, he's talking.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
no.
knee-
They
his
name it
knee-
after
look,
her.
fall down,
Yeah.
get up, and he
Oh,
goes
awesome.
again, yeah.
That's good, nice.
Yes, they sent me a lot of videos. They sent me one. I don't know who the other baby is there. They're over at David and Wilma's house. And it could be one of the other kids from the school or the church. But anyway, I got videos of him taking a bath and stuff like that. And then Morris sends me videos of the apartments when he goes to look for them.
So how long are you gonna stay when you leave on Tuesday?
I stay until February the 19th.
That's 2 weeks.
No,
4
1 month.
weeks.
Wow.
1 month.
Yeah, I go from January 24th to February 19th, and then I get home the 20th of February.
You got some
Those are
perishable things here.
glasses, yeah. I shipped glasses, and every time I bought
Okay.
sunglasses, those are sunglasses that I got yesterday, so I'm going to pack those, because I didn't have the money to buy as many sunglasses as I usually do. And somebody donated sunglasses, but they were the kind that that you get at a convention or something, the
Yeah.
plastic, and they're the neon colors. Great for the kids, but not for the adults. So I've been buying them when I see them, and I've got, probably 200, so that'll help, because, everybody over there wants
Yeah.
shades. And they don't want plastic ones, they want shades.
Sis Paula,
Yeah,
said-
say please carry this for me, for my
Older
brother.
brother.
That's
For your
his
brother?
name and number.
And
Yeah,
his
he-
phone number?
Yeah, he will come
Okay.
to find you and pick it up.
Okay,
But why you put?
I said that's his phone number.
Oh,
Yeah,
phone
that's
number.
his phone
Okay.
Yeah,
I was wondering what was this.
yeah.
Okay, phone number.
yeah.
And where
I
does
said,
he live?
No, he will come to find.
I know, but where does he live?
He lives in over.
He lives
Connersville.
no Concord
Concord
Road.
Concord Town.
Concord Town.
Town?
Yeah,
Okay.
Concord Town.
Well, I'm gonna be at a police academy there in Painesville.
So
Yeah,
it's
he will
close by.
find
He'll be-
you will find.
And I'll
You would just call him
call him
on
and
that
I'll give
number.
him I'll have somebody else call him, because when I talk to anybody on the phone, they don't understand me.
Okay.
And I don't understand them, so I usually have.
Translator.
There's one pastor from out in Bensonville, he speaks Pele, right? And he can speak English, but he doesn't understand it real well, so he just kind of shakes his head. So his son has started a school out there, and he comes in, and he's going to university, and he understands, and I can understand. He says, "Here's my dad's phone number," and I said, "Come on now. If he doesn't understand me standing here like this, he sure as heck isn't going
On
to
the phone.
understand me on the phone. And I'm not going
It will be a waste of
understand him."
time.
So I said, you go ahead and get
Oh my
the
goodness.
information from him. And your bracelet. Let me get your
That's
bracelet.
so funny.
Oh, she will not. I forgot about that.
Oh my God! If he cannot understand me right now.
They're on the phone. They just forget it.
Oh my God!
She does.
Miss Paula makes me laugh all the time.
She got all African. Love it.
Yeah.
She got all African.
Yeah, I'm Liberian. That's all. I've seen it.
I haven't even worn it. I just kept it in my
Oh,
jewelry box.
I forgot. You remember?
Yes.
Oh.
You left that here and you asked me.
She said she has not even worn it.
I haven't worn it. I mean, a couple of times I looked at it and I thought, no. Yeah. I didn't even wear it. I didn't even wear it. I can get it on.
You can wear it with your African dress.
No problem. No,
There you go.
Take it. I've held it for you all this time. I don't want to be responsible for your bracelet.
Oh,